Well, good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Thank you for tuning in to this live session today. We are going to be talking about FSBOs. This is called FSBO Friday, unleashing your prospecting superpowers and dominating your local real estate market. So today we're going to walk through some strategies that you can deploy in your own personal business. And these are all things that you can do without our service. Or if you want our service, go ahead and give us a shout. Let's get you started today, and let's get you converting more leads and generating more business. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Again, thank you to all out there who are supporting us. We absolutely appreciate and are grateful for each and every one of you who join us on these lives. Let's go ahead and share our screen here and get rolling. Let me just make sure I'm not on mute. Perfect. So today is FSBO Friday. Again, if you're new to the channel or if you're new to the live feed here, we are live every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, bringing you real estate marketing strategies, success stories, and also talking about what's going on in the world of real estate itself. So hopefully you take some value away from these. Like always, if you're following or if you're watching this right now on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Additionally, there are some of you on my API Explorers YouTube channel who are subscribed. So to all you over there on the API Explorer side, if you want more marketing content and strategies, plus the perks of seeing the integration side, go ahead and follow or like and subscribe to my channel Lead Magnet and give us a thumbs up on this video, and be sure to smash that share button to everybody you know out there that is a real estate agent that needs help with their marketing. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them I said that. Anywho, you get the gist of it. So FSBO Friday, let's see what's going on in the world of real estate. Just an outlook for June 2023 as we bring it to a close here. I can't believe it's already the 23rd of June. I was going to say May. I'm still a month behind. But CNBC just basically openly saying home sales are barely budging from April to May. This, again, an outlook from about 30 days ago as to what's happening in the sluggish spring market. A lot of real estate analysts are actually saying this right now. And this isn't a crash by any means. This is just simply a shift, right? We always have these shifts, and they're good for the real estate market. They're healthy because they keep it competitive. But home sales are inching higher in May from April. So April, May, of course, you have the home sales rising just a slight hair. I think it was like 0.2%, somewhere around there. But really the driving factor here is that there are higher interest rates than what everybody became acclimated to several years back. And even as a real estate agent myself, I still heard people, even at 4.25% and 3.75%, we're going to wait for the housing market to crash. Yet here we are, 2 years later, here we are. You can now buy a home with an 8% or 7% interest rate. I think this morning I checked them, they were in the sixes. But check with your local lender on that. I'll be more than happy. I'm going to try and get a lender partner on here to do these with me daily as well, or a title and escrow, and just really bring you all some valuable content. So compared to a year earlier, so last year this time, home sales have fallen more than 20%. This isn't a factor in the essence of like, yeah, less people are buying. This is more so the case that there is less inventory. So less people are selling. Therefore, in fact, sales are going to fall, right? When you have less of a product to sell, sales typically aren't more than what they were the year before. So just let that be known, right? This is not something that's crashing, right? It's just that, hey, there's a lack of inventory. Even here in our neighborhood, there's only like 3 homes for sale. But you can see that home sales have increased at 0.2% from April to May. There were also about 6% lower in supply than May of last year. And I think this is actually up to like 20% now or something crazy. Somebody fact checked me on that. Go ahead and throw that into the comment section. But yeah, just real estate overcast overview, what's going on, what we see happening. I know here locally in San Antonio, we're starting to see homes sit longer. that is an indicator that the buyers are becoming more aware and not paying those high prices. So I don't see that being a negative for home sellers. I just think that as an agent, you're going to want to follow this channel so we can give you some strategies to get those homes sold. A little bit about me personally, my success. I've taken listings that sat on the market for over 185 days, sold them in less than 30 days for the asking price without any updates to the home. So that is just an indicator that if you're an agent, simply listing a home, putting a sign in the yard, and maybe sharing it to your Facebook, you're not driving the maximum exposure for that property. And if you want to learn how to do that, follow the channel, like and subscribe. Or if you just want it done for you because you want to invest in your business's success with proven strategies, give us that lead magnet a shout and let's get you set up today. But anywho, I digress. This is just some quick talking points. High interest rates, inflated prices, and tight supply are weighing on the traditionally busy spring market. So when we would normally see the housing frenzy and the bidding wars happening, some of you are actually out there reporting that this is still happening, in fact. But here locally, we don't necessarily see this in all price ranges. What we are seeing, however, is resale kind of slowing down and home buyers kind of gravitating a little bit further towards new construction because ultimately, if they're going to pay that high price tag, they're going to get what they want. So, and on top of that, they're kind of going out to more of these rural areas that these new construction homes are going up for. Or up in. So for example, like in our neighborhood, the average sale price is about 380, 385, somewhere around there. But you can literally go 5 minutes north of us and buy a brand new construction home for about 400K. In fact, there's a new construction development going in down the road, less than about 2 minutes away from us, and homes are selling for 350. So resale is becoming more and more difficult, but new construction purchases are up here locally at least. So compared to a year again, sales fell more than 20%, and there were about 1.8 million or 1.08 million homes on the market at the end of May, which is 6.1% lower than the supply of 2022's May. So just a quick real estate market update outlook. Go ahead and comment on this video. Even if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment on the video as to what's going on in your market, and let's just start a general discussion and see what's going on. It's always good to stay aware and on top of things and what's happening in and around your area and across the country. So today's topic, prospecting FSBOs, right? So, and this should be updated. So tools to finding FSBOs. If you're watching this, I'm going to go ahead and put a link here in the description with a couple of links, but you can go ahead and subscribe to My Plus Leads if you're wanting to get this data feed for FSBOs for free, or not for free, but for automated, right? Meaning that you don't have to go and scour the internet for these for sale by owners like you used to. My Plus Leads makes it very simple and effective for you, the realtor, to go ahead and have that feed automated. And I'm going to show you why you want this automated. This is something we help our agent partners set up as well when you subscribe for our services. This is something that we could actually deploy, or you can head over to our sister product, Expiromatic, and we can get those set up for you as well. So basically, tools to find for sale by owners, right? The first one I'm going to point out is a free tool. A lot of you out there are wanting those free solutions, and that is absolutely going to be Zillow, right? A lot of agents have harped on this very, very frequently. But Zillow is still your best source for sale by owners. So if we zoom out here, we could see a forecast of all of the listings here locally in San Antonio. And I just gave my location away, so you all know where I live. But send me some fun stuff. Don't send me spam. Anywho, if you go over here up to the right under more, you can go ahead and filter. And in the filters, there are listing types where we have the by owner and other, right? So we can go ahead and do by owner. I typically uncheck new construction if I'm using this portal, and I typically uncheck auctions and foreclosures because I just want the ones that are owner posted. So once we filter that out, you can see there's about 15 or so. And the easy thing to do here is just pick up your cell phone and start dialing for appointments, right? So Open these guys up. You can see it's a for sale by owner. Now, I haven't figured this out quite yet, but I don't understand why some agents put it as a for sale by owner when it's like a wholesale or an investor property, when they would be better off putting it as a listed property. So I've come across this several times where the agent actually has some text art or some banners on their photo to call them and that they are in fact a real estate agent. But if you scroll down, just be very, very careful with these because you don't want to call agents. All right. Sometimes Zillow will put the agent on here. So you just want to scour for the actual homeowner, right? So call the homeowner. Don't call any of the agents. And in fact, I believe Zillow may have even started removing some of the homeowner details and giving the homeowner the option to list whether it's private or public. So in some cases, you may not even be able to find those details. And that's why I say it's, if you're wanting to get a good feed, My Plus Leads gives you a good for sale by owner feed. So does RedX and I believe Vulcan 7. But you can see right here, it says a number there, and then it says property owner. And you could go ahead and dial that number. So just do be careful here. Sometimes they will list these numbers, and it will in fact be a real estate agent that you get a hold of who's paying to advertise on Zillow. So but yeah, you can go through these and start dialing for appointments. I'd call this home, look at the photos. It actually looks pretty immaculate in my opinion. It looks like a flipper, to be honest with you. But yeah, just start dialing for those wins. You can see, like I was saying, here's an agent they're actually a licensed agent, and most of them put that in the description. Seller is a licensed agent. So I'm still trying to figure out why or what the strategy is behind this. Versus literally just putting it on the MLS. But I guess maybe they're not associated with the MLS and don't want to be. So, but yeah, start dialing for wins through these, start going through these and looking for those for sale by owners. You can even head over to Google and just type in for sale by owners, by owner home San Antonio. And there's a lot of like macro sites, as I like to call them. Like for example, this one right here. This is a macro site, as I would call it, because some of these or a lot of these are going to be for sale by owners. So there's a lot of sites out there where these homeowners can go and pay a flat fee. Just got to be real careful with them. Make sure they're not listed with agents. So if that is in fact the seller, you can go ahead and reach out to them, of course, right? And so this a little bit of a strategy that you can do for free, right? Of course, it's a lot of manual work. You can see it's very time consuming and cumbersome going through each and every one of those, but you would start basically dialing for wins with these homeowners. The other thing, again, that I was pointing out is that My Plus Leads has a automated data feed that you can just go and pull reports every morning. It has contact details, emails, phone numbers, and et cetera. Go ahead and look in the comments down below. You'll see there is a link there at the bottom, and we'll put that up on the screen here. There's a link that you could use my link to go ahead and register. It is an affiliate link, so just to be very, very aware of that. But needless to say, it's there, and hopefully you support us by using that link. Anywho, yeah, so you can go ahead and start doing that strategy each and every day, going through those FSBOs. So now let's talk a little bit. How do we leverage those tools to prospect? And this again should say FSBO. I am not doing my part. I apologize. FSBO listings. So first one is cold calling, right? Again, like I was just mentioning, picking up that phone and dialing for appointments. Now, when you're doing this, it's very important to your success that you have or have practiced a script, right? You want some sort of script. The last thing you want to do is have the homeowner pick up the phone and you not sound confident. Confidence is key when it comes to converting these leads, right? Homeowners can pick up on that. They're not dummies. I mean, they aren't dummies. They will pick up in sense if you're nervous or whatever that case might be. And with that being said, they can really understand if they can take control of that conversation or just hang up or say, hey, not interested, right? So cold calling, sound confident, have a script. I think some of these dialer programs even have plug-in scripts that you have scroll across the screen so that when you make that phone call, you have your script there and it's easy for you just to read. They're not going to see you. You're not on camera like I am right now, so they're not going to know whether or not you're reading a paper or a note on your phone, whatever the case might be. Now, for a call script, if you want this, go ahead and text the word lead gen to 864-1174, and I'll private message you this exact script. This is one that I've used. Now, this script is not perfect, right? There might be others out there that you can leverage that are better, but this is a script that I used personally when I first started dialing for success and calling for sale by owners. But it basically just says, hi there, my name is Ernest Enriquez. I'm a local real estate expert specializing in helping homeowners like you achieve their selling goals. I noticed that you're currently selling your property as a FSBO and just wanted to reach out because I believe I can offer you a unique advantage in this competitive market. And I was just curious how you actually came up with that home value or that listing price. Is it a good time to chat briefly, right? And you want to say that when they answer the phone. Don't say, hey, is this so-and-so? When you do that, you're basically giving them an opt-out. You want to capture them with not only what you do, who you are, and how you helped others achieve success, but you want to end your statement with a question. So I was just curious how you determined your listing price, right? And they're going to say, well, I got a friend that's a real estate agent. They gave me they did a CMA, or they told me over beers what my home was worth, or whatever the case might be. The idea is that this is an open-ended question and gets them to open up, right? You could also end, is this a good time to chat? They'll say no, right? When they say no, you could say, well, I'm available Friday at 5 p.m. Is that a better time for me to stop by, or do you think your home will be sold by then? Right? And let them answer these questions. Don't make it feel like a questionnaire. Don't, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms? And I absolutely cringe when agents say I have a buyer and they don't in fact have a buyer. Homeowners hate that as well. You're going to say you have a buyer just to get in the door. Most homeowners are going to get pissed off and they're going to never call you, right? So I'm not dogging on that script. Maybe it's worked for you in the past, or maybe it still works for you. I'm just about open and honest, right? So if you don't actually have a buyer for their home, don't say you do, because they're going to expect that you're going to sell their home, and that when you go in there for the meeting, it's going to be because you have a buyer. And now homeowners are getting even more aware of this, and they're saying, well, bring your buyer by, or let me talk to your buyer, right? And calling your bluff, right? It's a chess game. So I always like to say this script because it lets them know what I do, how I've helped other homeowners in the area. But it's also asking that question of like, hey, how did you determine your listing price? And be open with them, right? Be like, maybe you think their home might sell for more. Maybe you think it's worth less. Don't be like, hey, no, your price is wrong. But if they don't already have an agent that's a friend, or if they're not already working with somebody, just try and set that appointment, build the rapport. The idea here is that you need to build rapport. So I wanted to reach out because I believe it can offer you a unique advantage in this competitive market. How did you determine your listing price, right? Ask them that question, get them to open up, and then you need to have talking facts, right? I always say this is important. So talking facts, understand and be able to rebuttal what a rejection or a statement they might make. Right? The statement that most homeowners are going to make, well, I'm trying to save money. And my reply to that personally would be, well, I just want to make you aware that most for sale by owners, and this is an actual statistic and a national study, most FSBOs tend to walk away with less money. So if you're trying to make more money, I absolutely support your decision in selling on your own, but I just want to make you aware that most for sale by owners actually walk away with less money. And I can show you how, right? Always in things like that, and show them and talk to them in those fashions. So you want to always have that rebuttal. You want to have talking facts so that you can best tailor your approach and build that rapport. You might also say like, hey, 86% of home sellers this past year worked with an agent. So that means the 14% of home sellers were FSBOs. Did you actually know that only 10% of national home sales last year was for sale by owners? That means that 4% actually did not sell their home. So let them see and hear these stats, because it gets the ball turning, it gets the ball rolling, and it helps you in your fashion. Now, you're not going to go ahead and just openly start saying these, but have these talking facts if these points come up, or if there's an opportunity for you to plug in these little points, right? So you could also use, like, real estate transactions involve numerous legal and contractual intricacies. This is not a scare tactic. This is just me letting you know, as a homeowner, that there are some legal bounds that you have to be aware of when you go to sell your home. It's not as easy as just, like, for example, selling your car to a dealership. This is, in fact, a actual legal transaction that has some legal bounds and contractual intricacies throughout the process. So make them aware that, again, if you want these talking points or this call script, go ahead and text the word lead gen to 210-864-1174. I'm going to message you it directly via SMS, and you could have that at your disposal. Now, the next strategy is Facebook ads. We actually just did something really cool here with Lead Magnet. In our Lead Magnet dashboard, you're going to get access to all of our templates. This is not me selling you a service. I'm going to actually show you some templatized for sale by owner campaigns. So if I go into my campaigns in my ads manager and professional services, under real estate, you'll see that we have some seller campaigns that we've been running for a lot of our partners, and even in my personal business to generate leads. And these are all in your dashboard. You can 3-click activate these, meaning that when you're in your ads manager portal, this is connected to your Facebook page. You can go ahead and easily choose these templates, right? But there are a bunch of them in here. There are for sale by owner templates. There are free report templates. There are a ton of them, right? And we're going to continue to update these as we go through, right? So real estate, and there will be more. So for sale by owner campaign, right? You might run a Facebook ad strategy. Now, here's the reason why I actually point out the My Plus Leads data feed. And that's because you could actually use a plugin like Zapier, and we can get and extract the data from those FSBO feeds and put them into a custom audience. And we can leverage social media to then target those homeowners. This is something that I do daily in my own personal business. I constantly have expired ads running, FSBO ads running, and these ads are producing results. In fact, we have an expired ad. It's got 10 clicks from expired home listings, 3 appointments for as little as 85 cents a click. And basically what we're doing is we're taking that data feed, plugging it into a Facebook custom audience, running Facebook retargeting ads, and we have a postcard system with Expiromatic that is sending those postcards to those expireds and FSBOs. So on our side, we're handling the digital advertising realm of it, but we're also leveraging that data feed to plug in the custom audience, right? And use those video ads to actually retarget them. You could do this on YouTube as well. So you can go ahead and on YouTube, you can plug those into it, right? Let me see if I have an example of a YouTube video. So let's go here and we'll head over to Ernest Enriquez, or just do a search for me. Those are not me down there. There I am. So here is my page, but we could go ahead and look at all my shorts. Here we go. Right, here is my expired video. Or glitchy here, but you can see that with this video that I'm running for expireds on Facebook. Did your home not sell? And I have that in there, and I'm telling them to stop, not scroll, because again, my audience here is those expired. So we actually are only targeting expireds with this advertisement. So if they're not in the custom audience, they don't actually see this. Again, this is the ad that is producing about 85 cents a click. And so far, we have 3 conversations going with home sellers with appointments ready to be booked. So you can go ahead and see that ad there, right? But we're using those video ads to go ahead and leverage both Facebook ads and YouTube ads. So we're running a retargeting ad on YouTube because the additional bonus step that you could do is not only put them into a Facebook custom audience, you could absolutely put them into a Google custom audience as well. And then we could go ahead and retarget across all social platforms. The last step to this is going to be going and sending mailers. Again, tying this and kind of revolving this and rounding this back up to FSBOs. You could absolutely do a FSBO mailer. So expiromatic.com, go check it out. It's got a complete package and solution for you with FSBOs. But basically, the postcard that gets sent out is this one right here. You could see how it's got nice digital art on it. It's got a Google Street image of the property that is a for sale by owner with QR code scanners on them. And also, are you curious as to why your home is not being seen by buyers, right? So we make them question like, oh crap, my home's not being seen. Why is that? Go ahead and scan the QR code. This is actually attached to a AI-driven chat experience. So they're going to go ahead and click on that. And there is an AI chatbot that basically, and I say chatbot, but it's an AI chatbot powered by ChatGPT with a specific fed prompt that is designed to help you convert these into appointments. So basically what happens is it's going to ask them when they scan this, there's a prompt popped open, kind of like an SMS. When they scan it, they're going to go ahead and be asked, hey, why do you think your home's not being seen? And they're going to say something like lack of marketing. But it is a true AI conversational bot, so it's going to be able to adapt and tailor, but it's always asking them to reply with a unique tag word that will then call a calendar where they can go ahead and book an appointment with you as the agent. So go ahead and check Expiromatic out. If you haven't seen this yet or not, go over to expiromatic.com. It's a really, really cool solution, and it's only $199 a month. So you can check out expiromatic.com. $199 a month. It's an automated expired listing feed. You also get the for sale by owner, but you could see the bot here, 62% conversion or appointment rate. We plug in all the details, and I say we because I do have some association with this. I know you why your property 1-2 Sun Valley didn't sell. Why do you think it didn't sell? And they'll be able to go ahead and reply. But expiromatic.com, be sure to check it out. I'll also throw the link in the description. That is powered by my buddies and I at thanks.io. Both really, really good systems if you want to automate that. So if you don't want to have to go through each and every day through your MLS and look for FSBOs, or if you don't understand automation or how to use Zapier, go over to Expiromatic. There's that FSBO feed. Or if you're wanting to plug in the digital ads side of that and you already have a My Plus leads, give us a shout at Lead Magnet and we can help you do that. So really cool update here, though. Lastly, and we'll wrap this up, is that we did get the Ads Manager dashboard built into our CRM here. So as an agent and a Lead Magnet partner, you're going to be able to go into our dashboard and you'll be able to see all of our templates that have been both proven and tested. And you'll be able to actually leverage those in your own Facebook Ads Manager. So maybe you're not looking for a done-for-you service, but you're looking for a solution where you can have everything all in one. It's got an AI conversational bot, AI listing assistant. It's also got the Facebook Ads Manager, reputation management, and everything. Head over to that Go Lead Magnet /Realtor. And we'll put that down here on the bottom so that you all out there can go ahead and head over to our website, subscribe to our service if you so please to. If not, we are more than happy to continue giving you free content as we go along the way. But we're going to go ahead and head over to this domain there, /Realtor, and get exclusive access to our actual dashboard for our ad partners and yourself. Other than that, everybody, have a great day. Again, thanks. It's Friday. Have a fantastic weekend selling homes. And again, thank you for all the support. And lastly, if you haven't done this already, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so that you're notified anytime I go live. Thank you again, truly, from Lead Magnet. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you on Monday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You can see all these videos and replays on Facebook and YouTube across all those digital platforms. So have a great day, everybody.